Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Cornia and I discuss all things holistic health and natural hair care. In this video today, I'm going to be talking with you about semi-freeform locks. I received an email and there were some questions that I want to cover in this video today as far as semi-freeform lock maintenance and just a couple of other things. So let's jump right into it. So the first question was, I was told that if I do not retwist my hair, that my hair will not lock. And this is referring to the start, the beginning of the journey. So I'm going to share my experience on how that worked for me. I am on my second set of semi-freeform locks. My first set, I pretty much started them out with comb coils or comb twists. And from there, I ended up having to two-strand some of those coils because they were coming loose in different areas. Your hair can have different textures going on, so you may find like some of your locks lock in and the others are not. For me, I had a different texture going on in the top of my head than I did everywhere else. So coils wasn't working out. It just wasn't. So when it came to retwisting, I didn't retwist. I didn't have to do that in order to achieve my lock. What I did do was I did what I call just separating or helping them to maintain their space. And what that looks like is when you wash your hair, for example, and you notice that your roots are kind of fluffy, but you still have that coil on the end, I will just go in and make sure that that coil or comb twist or two-strand twist was in its place. And as I encourage it to stay in its place and not really mesh with all the other hair or the next lock next to it, then it just locked that way. That may or may not work for you, as everyone's hair is different, but like I said, I did not have to retwist my hair in order for it to lock. However, I encouraged my roots to go into the same space so that it can create the lock. With this second set, the same thing. I actually started this set with two-strand twists, and I want to get my locks bigger, so I'm going to schedule an appointment to get them joined. But the partings were much smaller than my first set, and I did all over two-strand twists instead of comb coils, and then later doing two-strand in some of the areas. So this journey is a bit different. My locks do look different. They look smaller than my first set, and even with this set, I did not have to retwist to encourage my hair to lock. I did the same method, which is when I wash my hair, I just make sure that each section that was already started in the beginning, my lock I encourage that. So say that you have a root that's poking out. If you don't encourage that root to go into a certain lock, then it's just going to be there. And then the lock could end up thinning out because there's no hair being encouraged to form this lock. So it begins to thin, and then you'll have the thicker part towards the end because that's where your two-strand twist is holding on, or your comb twist is holding on. So yes, I would say encourage your roots to go into the same space so that that space can create a lock. Another thing that was asked in the email is it okay to use spray on your hair? Like spray like your concoctions you may put in your bottle, or any other sprays. I use sprays on my hair. I have never had a problem. I have made rose water to use on my hair. As a matter of fact, when I started my first lock journey years ago, I watched a video of a lady spraying rose water on locks and what it did for the locks. So I made my own rose water and began to use it on my locks. I haven't used any rose water on this set of locks. However, I use something like this, my own little concoction. And yes, oil and water does not mix, but I do put water in here with an olive oil and then an essential oil of my choice. And I shake it up and I spritz it. It's going to separate pretty fast, but you still can just shake it right back up and spritz your hair with it. And I water my hair every single day with this bottle. I treat my hair like a plant. Your hair is not like a succulent plant. Succulent plants don't need watering very often, but your hair needs moisture. So I do encourage that you put something on it. Okay, well, let's say, well, Tanya, I've been spraying my hair and I'm noticing all kind of buildup. Then that's understandable, as everyone's hair is different. So spraying your hair may not work for you if you notice that build is causing a lot of buildup. You may want to just go with something like rose water that doesn't have oil in it, or like an olive oil, or um, essential oil, or whatever. You may have to switch it up. And that's all a part of your natural hair journey, is figuring out what works best for you. What works for me doesn't necessarily work for my children's hair. They have loose afros. I have locks. However, I use the same spray concoctions that I make on their hair when I style it. And but some products, like when I was loose natural, some products will leave my hair white that wouldn't leave their hair white. So you just gotta give it a try. There is a lot of advice out there on how to care for your locks, but only you will know what will work for you when you try it. You just, a lot of the information that us bloggers share, or friends and family share, or locticians share, whatever, we share things that are known to work for ourselves as well as work for other people. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a one size fits all approach, and that this particular product or way of caring for your hair is going to work. Moisturizing your hair, period, is something that you should do. But spraying your hair with a concoction of choice may not be the best fit for your hair texture. Another thing I've heard is conditioner. That's kind of a big topic of discussion among people with locked hair. Do I condition my hair? Do I not condition my hair? I condition my hair from the beginning of my journey, and I know it can cause the lock to be soft and all, but my hair needs it. I'm going to feed my hair. So I have used conditioner on my hair in the beginning of my journey, and I still use conditioner on my hair. I do want to say this. I noticed that when I wash my hair with a shampoo and a conditioner, that I'm able to wash it out easily when it comes to my locks. I know someone who has locks, and when they wash their hair and add conditioner, it is so hard to get that conditioner out of their locks. It is so hard. It just sits there. So I jumped in to help her out, and I found myself squeezing the locks and doing all these different things to get the conditioner out of there. So say, although I may jump in the shower and shampoo and condition my hair, this person necessarily can't just jump in the shower and shampoo and condition their hair, because they can't see if the conditioner is all out. And it takes a while to get the conditioner out. So this could be differences in your porosity level. It could be difference in your curl pattern, how the hair is able to take in stuff and hold on to it. It's so many different things that could contribute to why your hair responds the way that it does. So I will say, do not fear creating your own spray to spray on your hair, or purchasing a lock spray. Give it a try. It may work great for you. And if it doesn't, then you know you gave it a try. Then you can move on to the next thing. So that was the main things that was discussed in the email that was sent to me. Um, as you can see, my hair, there's some locks missing. Not because they fell out, but because I cut them off. I just woke up one day and was like, okay, I want change, and I cut off my sides, which they're growing back in. all the way towards the back. So now I'm trying to decide whether I want to cut it down again, get a design, or let it just grow out. I don't know. But I'll figure it out. So I appreciate you all tuning into this video. I hope that I was able to answer the questions from the email that I received. I wish you the best of luck on your semi-freeform lock journey. And remember, if you are new to the natural hair journey, whether lock or loose natural, it is okay to find your way, and there is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Just like there is not other people on this earth that's like you. You are you. You are unique. So things will be unique to you. So give it a try. If it doesn't work, then at least you gave it a try. Alright, if this video has helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and share it on your platforms. If you are semi-freeform locking, put in the comments below how long you've been locking. Am I on this journey alone? I doubt it. I doubt it, but thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, love and light. Bye-bye.